What's up, everybody? This is Michael at FOUCH FABS. We're at our install for today. It's approximately 12:35. No one is home. There's no key left here. Called the customer. They said there's supposed to be a lockbox on the door, as there is not a lockbox. We called early this morning to let them know what time we would be here. Someone was supposed to be here. There's no one here. Anybody that does this type of work, time is money. You schedule things, you schedule other installs. There's no reason a customer shouldn't, in my opinion, leave you access to the home so that you can work without someone on your shoulder watching you do it. Number two, if they insist on being on top of you while you work, at least be there when you arrive. Alright guys, it is now about 12:45. We have moved all of our supplies from the truck out here to the sidewalk in front of the door, just trying to stay productive while we're waiting. So hopefully they'll be here soon, as it's a little bit upsetting to be here waiting when we called ahead of time. Alright guys, it is now 12:55. No one has showed up yet. We've pulled out multiple pieces of our stone and got it ready to go in. The lady said her boyfriend would be here in 10 minutes. That was 20 minutes ago. So that's where we're at. Alright guys, we're getting ready to get started. The cabinets look pretty good. We don't have any seams on this job, so shouldn't be too awful bad. We went ahead and removed the sink from the sink cabinet. It's a farm style sink, but it's not necessarily an undermount. You don't have any stone that lips over, but it's not necessarily a drop-in because you don't have really cover that covers the opening. So it has to be polished. These, in my opinion, are the most difficult of the farm sinks, because not only do you have to cut it, fab it, and polish it, but also it's got to fit in there fairly perfect. I mean, you can silicone it. Of course, we always silicone it, so you know that helps a bit. But these are the ones that's got to be the most precise. So we've got our stone outside on the sidewalk, all except for the island, and we're gonna start carrying it in. It's not a real long walk out here to the sidewalk, so not really any issues that I'll see. All right, we're gonna start with this little one here first. All right, guys, since this channel is mostly about giving tips to people who, you know, don't have as much experience installing, so if you look here at this little piece of trim here, sticking up, I mean, it's not a lot, it's only maybe a 1/16 or so, but what's going to happen if you're sliding an island across there and you don't pay attention, your island's going to hit this piece of trim and possibly rip it off. And yeah, it's only a piece of trim and it doesn't cost that much, but what happens if you rip that piece of trim off and then it, you know, it rips your cover piece of wood too. I mean, you just don't want to mess up the customer's property, and you just, you know, want to pay attention. So what I'm going to do is just take my multi-tool here. You know, take me a couple minutes, maybe 30 seconds or so, and I'm going to zip that down and slide it across. So you can see it now, guys. I mean, it's not by any means laser cut, but the multi-tool does a good job, and it shouldn't grab and pull it off. Alright guys, fun. We had a little bit of a mistake here. Melissa template, I don't know. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't know how this happened, but it happened, and there's no option but to fix it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to fabricate the sink here, so it's a little more difficult here than it is at the shop. My back is not going to appreciate it, but the good thing is it can be done here. It's not the end of the world. It's just not going to be as fast of an install as I thought. So I'm going to put a bag in here to kind of keep the mess out from under the cabinet, and I'm going to start fabricating this sink, and we're going to rock and roll. And I should have it all knocked out, say, here in about, I don't know, it shouldn't take me an hour. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, this is what we're taking out of here. Got it laid out pretty good, got it nice and straight, so we're getting ready to rock out with our pterodactyls out and see how long it takes us. Alright guys, this is going to be short and sweet. I'm almost embarrassed to say how long it took me to freaking get this job finished. Sink is in. I don't remember if I put in the video that, yeah, I did. So, anyways, fixed the sink, got it in there. Looks good, everything looks good. It was a pain in the butt. These sinks are not straight. They got curves in them, bows in them, so you can't make straight lines because it ain't gonna fit. So you gotta kind of mold your cutout to fit the freaking sink. It's just a pain in the butt. Anybody that ever does them, you'll see. Make your line straight and see if you're not either too tight or have gaps. But anyways, job's done, guys. Finally, it turned out good, but it took me so long to do it. I mean, it's literally like 6:45 right now, p.m. And you know, we got here about 12:30. We did have to wait outside till after 1, but that's beside the point. It's a long ass job. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this one. Sometimes I don't want to finish the video when I've had such a crappy day, but anyways, I did. Here it is. I hope you like it. Subscribe if you can. Oh, let me tell you all this too. My fabricator, he quit on me like 2 weeks ago, so my partner Tony here that goes on the installs with me, runs the saw for me, polishes. It's him, my wife, myself, couple girls, part-timers in the office, and my internet guy, Gary. That's it. We were scheduled so heavy because it's a busy time of year. Right now it's November the 30th. And I went ahead and booked up every day because I had some guys I was going to subcontract the small installs to. So I'm like overwhelmed, been just working 12, 14 hours a day, doing everything, fabbing, polishing, installing. So it's been hard. So pray for me, guys. I don't know, maybe some of you care, maybe some of you don't. It's just been hard lately. So all right, enough crying. Have a good night, guys. Subscribe and like the video if you like it. I'll see you on the next one.